Hey everyone, today I want to talk about a huge event that's changing the future for Alberta's First Nations communities. Recently, the federal government and Alberta First Nations agreed on a $1.4 billion settlement to fix old promises that were not kept about farming in past treaties. This settlement isn't just about the money, it's about fairness, respect, and working together for a better future. First, let's take a look at the history behind it. This settlement is connected to Treaties 4, 5, 6, and 10, which cover large areas in Alberta and Saskatchewan. These treaties promised farming resources to help First Nations communities start farming and become self-sufficient. However, many of these promises were not kept, leaving many communities without the resources they needed to succeed. This $1.4 billion settlement is a step towards fixing those past wrongs and giving the resources needed for future growth. Now let's talk about how this settlement will affect these communities. The money will be used to support different projects like building up the community, starting businesses, and creating educational programs. This means new chances for growth, improved buildings and roads, and better social services. It's about giving Indigenous communities the power to shape their future and create a healthy, successful place to live. Crown Indigenous Relations Minister Gary Anandasangari has said that this settlement is part of a bigger effort to make things right and bring people together. It's not just about money, it's about creating a new relationship built on respect and working together. The government admits it has made mistakes in the past and is trying to make sure they don't happen again. This means keeping an open conversation, respecting Indigenous rights, and focusing on helping communities grow and make their own choices. Chief Trevor John of Kehewin First Nation pointed out how important it is to stand up for treaty rights and make sure the government takes responsibility. This settlement is seen as a step toward real reconciliation, making sure that future generations have a better future. It's about more than just fixing past problems. It's about making sure First Nations have an important place in Canadian society. This means fighting for more control over their land and resources and making sure Indigenous voices are listened to in everything that affects their lives. In conclusion, this $1.4 billion settlement is an important step in the journey toward reconciliation and fairness for Alberta's First Nations. It recognizes the unfair treatment these communities have faced in the past and gives them the resources they need to create a better future. By working together and making sure the government is responsible, Indigenous leaders are helping to create a more fair and successful Canada. This is a strong reminder of the strength and determination of First Nations communities and their ongoing fight for fairness and justice. The full article is in the description below. I also encourage you to listen to the podcast on this topic as it provides a very detailed explanation of this topic. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date with timely trends and news. Together, we can help with the journey toward reconciliation and a better future for everyone. See you next time.